Hello, sweet friends and crafters. Welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. For today's tutorial, we are going to be making the 3D snow globe. And you can see how cute it is. And all you're going to need is some enamel dots, which Erica sells on her website. And we just use these to decorate the snowflake. And you're going to need the 3D globe die. So it comes with 2 pieces to cut the bottom of your globe. And I will show you. You will need the 2 pieces cut. And then on the back, you get the bottom piece, which is this one right here. You're going to cut one of those. And then the top piece that the globe goes into is that one right there. And then this piece right here is for the center inside to hold your scene. Okay, and I have an extra piece. I used just something I had in my stash. And you can look for something that will fit on the bottom of your globe, just to give it a little bit of more bulk and stability. I used it. You don't need it, but I did put one in there. All right, so you can purchase these dies from Scrapdiva Designs, and the website is right here. Go check out Erica's new site. It's beautiful. And these are Erica's social media contacts if you care to go and look and see what other design team members have made. Okay, if you purchase that from Scrapdiva, please use Carol10 at checkout for 10% off your order. All right, to get started, these all make up pretty fast. So we're going to go ahead, take the 2 bottom pieces, and we're going to fold on the lines. This is going to make it curved so that you could put your bottom piece in. I don't know if I said dotted lines or scored lines, but they're scored lines. All right, and then you'll get your glue. And on this little flap right here, you're going to put the glue. And take the piece without the flap and put it right on the line. Just like that. And then come around and put glue on this flap. Just like that. Now we're going to put the bottom piece in, which is this, and you're going to fold on all these little pieces. And you'll see the score line. All right, this is going to fit on the bottom of this. So you'll need to put some glue on each one of these. Then you're going to lift this up. So this bottom piece goes on the widest part of your circle. So you're just going to take it and put it, and you will see that you have all these flat pieces that you folded. So your little triangle square is going to go into the center like that, if you can see how I did that. And then you're going to just put all these flaps in. So you can see that it fits in there. And you'll have some little strays that try to get out. All right. Now you see how it's all in there really nice, and you want to get it even. So what you want to do at this point is turn it over on its side and take your bolt folder and go inside and press all those little triangles down so that you get a good stick on the inside. All right, then you take it back around, and I see that I'm a little bit uneven here, so I'll go in the inside and I'll pull it up. And you can see all my edges are attached and they're all even. A little bit up here. So when you're adjusting, put your hand inside and then stick the little triangle down. So that's good right there. We're going to turn it over. And remember, I said I took a circle out of my stash and I cut an extra one. I'm going to put that down in the center. This is not necessary, but I did it just to have more stability. Just stick it down there. And it also will it'll make it a little bit sturdier on the bottom. Okay, now we're going to go for the top piece. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold over these little triangles. And then we're going to put some glue on them so that we can fit it on the top of the box. Let me try this one. All right, all my little triangles have glue. So we're going to take it and we're going to match it up to, now you see I've got a line there and a line there. We're going to put that right in the center. And that's how it fits inside the circle. This is a little bit trickier than the bottom, but you'll get it. All right, here we go. Just put it up against there. We're almost there. They want to jump out. Got one right here. All right. All right, I need a little bit more glue. I will tell you, it's harder to make these with a camera in front of your nose than when you could be right over your project. So I have to look over the top of my camera to get this in. So it looks like it's harder to do than what it is. So here we go. We'll try this again. All right, one more. Yay. And we're going to want to stick those little triangles to the paper. So I'm going to turn this over and stick my bone folder in. And press. All right, now I'm going to take a look at it. Make sure it's all even. All right, so now you see that it is covering that hole. And I just want to bring this up a little bit. I don't want to play with it too much, but that's how it looks, okay? Now we're going to get ready to decorate our ornament. And these are the ornaments that I have. They're called plastic ornament balls. And they are the 80 millimeter in diameter. And I got these on Amazon, and this is a pack of 10. And I just ordered some from Michael's, and I think they are on sale right now, and they are a pack of 12, I believe. I'm not sure, but that's where you can get them right now. For sure is at Michael's and also Amazon. And you want to make sure that you get the half ball so that you can make your little scene on the inside. And so that's what we're going to do right now. And that's what these two pieces are for. This is to hold your little scene on the inside. So we're going to build it on here. So what I do is I just glue these back to back. And I cut two to make it a little bit thicker for when I put it inside my ball. Okay, now what I'm using to make my scene, and you can see here I have 2 trees and a deer. So these trees come from the Dollar Tree right here. And what I did to decorate these up was I put some of my glue. I ran this over the outside of this tree and stuck it in these little foam balls that you can get at the Dollar Tree and at Hobby Lobby. And it looks like little snow on my trees. You could also put some glitter if you want. This is just how I did mine. So this is too tall to fit inside the globe. So what I do is I take off these little bottoms right here. Usually they just screw right off. And I'm going to do the same with the small tree. All right, and now I'm going to take my little metal wire cutter, and you can cut these, but for now I'm going to fold it over. And then I'm going to wrap this around because I will use this wire to hold my tree up in my scene. So you cannot see this once this is down. So I'm going to use this to hold my tree up. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to bend it down at the base. And then I'm going to turn it. It's almost like jewelry making, right? Turn it this way. Just to make it a little something that the hot glue will help hold down. I want to make sure it's flat, so I'm going to push it. And then I'm going to glue it on top of here. And I want to make sure that this tree doesn't have to have it clipped off, and you can see it will fit in there. So we're good with that. So we're going to hot glue these two trees onto the base. So I put it kind of in back. Then I'm going to put another blob here. Normally I would hold this up, but I had to put some glue in there. And I'm going to put this one right here. And I'm going to hold it until it cools down. And make sure that my trees are straight. Next we have a little deer, and you can get these at Hobby Lobby in the mini tree section. They have all kinds of little things that you could put in here. I haven't been, so I can't name them. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in a little bit, but in the past I've got little Christmas trees and little bears and gingerbread. You can put whatever you want. And when I do my project reveal, I'll have other little things to show you. So now we have the little deer in there. And I'm going to put a little flower with this. So these are little, I showed you how to make these little poinsettia. I have a tutorial for those. And I'm just going to put it right there. All right, and then in the back, just to make it pretty, I'm going to put a little snowflake. This is just a little snowflake that comes from Michael's that I've had in my stash. It's a little plastic snowflake. You can cut some out if you want. Put a white one, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to put that in the back. Now the last thing I do, and you don't have to do this, but I didn't put any shaker material in my globe. Mine are made to be Christmas ornaments, and so I didn't do the glitter or the shaker material. And you are welcome to do that if that's how you want to decorate your globes. So what I do is I make a little scene of, it looks like a ground of snow in the bottom, as you can see there. And I do it with this, which is some tinsel, and I'm not sure where this is from. I think this is from Michael's. It's Holiday Cheer. Let me see if it says on the back. But this is old, so I've had, no, this is from Joann's. I've had this for quite some time. And you can find this on, in the ribbon section a lot of times, like at Walmart, because I've gotten it there before. So you're going to want to flatten it out, and you're going to make a circle. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue that circle around this piece right here. So I'm going to cut mine. Looks like mine measures about right here. So it's got wire, so if you want to use your wire cutters. So I start in the back. And this doesn't have to be perfect. I just roll it around here and come to the back and glue it again. So you see, it has like a little winter floor on there. So now that's ready to go inside the half ball. Okay, so what I do is I just put some glue, pretty heavy on the back, half of the back of this. And it seems to hold it in place pretty good. And I take it and make sure that your little circle is on the top and that you are centered, and you just slip this inside the ball. Just like that. Have your tree centered. My tree is pretty much up at the top. And this isn't going to go anywhere. Then you take your other half of the ball and you put it on top, and they snap shut. I do not glue mine shut because I tie it here and I glue the bottom on here. So we're going to take this, and I usually have my seams. I look for my seams and I go side to side on my seams, and I'm going to put this right on the top of this that I made. Okay, and I'm going to make sure that the top of the ball, this little hanger, is on the top. So we're going to go ahead and put some hot glue on the top here. And I'm going to place this right on the top as such. And I'm going to take, this comes from Hobby Lobby. You can take whatever you want to decorate, but we're going to use this. This is pretty sparkly. I love this. And I'm going to go in the back of here, and I'm just going to run it along the back of this globe. So I'm going to take some hot glue. This isn't in the ribbon section. You'll find this pretty stuff. It makes for a sparkly snow globe. Very pretty. I got a styrofoam ball stuck in there from the trees. It's hard to get it out because the rhinestones are sticky. Here we go. Almost there. All right. And I'm going to cut it right there. these up in the back. All right, that is the first part, and then I do the same thing, and I'm going to put it around the bottom. This is going to make this very festive. If you mess up and you don't have it perfectly even, you can go back with your heat gun a little bit, not too much, because you don't want to move. You don't want to melt your ball. There we go. All right, and then we're going to go right underneath, and we're going to put it around the bottom here as well. All right. Okay. Now look at how beautiful that is. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of this like 1/2 inch ribbon, I believe it is, 3/8 inch ribbon from the Ribbon Boutique. I believe that's also Hobby Lobby, and we're going to make a top because I made my snow globes ornaments. So we're going to put one of these through and cut your loop how long you like it for your tree. I'll show you how long mine is in a minute here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tie at the top a knot, and I like to tie it nice and tight like that, and I only have a little bit of a tail, and here is the length of mine. So it's about 6 inches. And then I just keep that little piece to the front because I'm going to put a bow over it. So I'm going to tie a bow. And this is just some sheer ribbon. You can use whatever you like. And we're going to place it right on top of that knot. With some hot glue. Okay, I'm going to put the knot there and put this right over the top. I'm not in the frame. I'm so sorry about that. This is hard to show. All right. All right, we've got it over the knot, and to cover the knot, we're going to put a little snowflake right on the top of here. And this is just a plastic snowflake that I believe I got at Michael's in the Kid Craft section several years ago. So this is in my stash. So I just place that right on top of the knot. And then we're going to take one of our little enamel dots from Scrapdiva Designs. And since I have pink, I'm going to put a pink enamel dot right in the center of that. All right, and this is our ornament coming together. And then last thing I do is I put a little flower in the center of the globe right there. Make sure it's in the center of the deer. Those are those extra little snowballs that fell off. All right, and then I have a little green leaves. And I'm going to put them inside here. And I just fold the leaves to give them a little bit of a lifelike look to them, not have them flat. And we're going to push this one in the back here. And there we have it. Our ornament is ready for gift giving. Isn't that beautiful? These make up really fast, faster than this tutorial. But when you can, you know, have your stuff all there ready to go, they do make up fast. And they're great for friends and family, co-workers and neighbors to give as gifts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.